A surprise inside a fairground organ. The other day my doorbell rang, and when I answered the door there was a man outside who I didn't know. And the usual words were, "Are you Keith Appleton? I need to ask you something." I expected him to ask me some sort of steam-related question, but he didn't. He said, "I have a couple of fairground organs and on one of them I need to oil it. Can you tell me what kind of oil I should use?" At first I was puzzled, and I asked him to go into detail, and he mentioned that in the heart of the organ was a Hammond organ. When I questioned him further as to what type of Hammond organ it was, he really didn't know. The answer was for me to go and have a look at it, and I was looking forward to this because it's something I've never seen inside. The outside of it is quite interesting. This is a dance band fairground organ, and the drum kit is not just for fancy, everything on it works. The tambourine, the cowbell, the blocks, the large tom, the snare drum, the bass drum, and even the hi-hat pedal. Not forgetting the crash cymbal at the right-hand side of the bass drum. I was well impressed with this. It's such a nice thing. Quite old, but not ancient, and the drum kit is a Sonor drum kit, which is quite a good make. This rectangular thing with the red front is one of the speakers. Just about everything on this fairground organ is driven by air. At the front are a set of organ pipes. There's a saxophone that is actually just a dummy. The keys move, but it doesn't make any sound. Amazingly, the two accordions are fully functional. The keys move, and the buttons at the other end move, and the bellows move. They are fascinating to watch. This organ used to use a card reader, but it's been converted to a digital system. So now what operates it is a small MIDI device. MIDI stands for Musical Instrument Digital Interface, and it's a very small box, and it plays MIDI files, which I find to be, well, mind-blowing from my point of view. Here's a shot from the other side showing the pipe bank and the other loudspeaker. This is a very large thing, and it's mounted on the back of a wagon. The front of the organ can be opened by lowering one of the flaps and then using hydraulics to lift the other one. Everything is quite heavy and very substantially built. You're currently watching an overview of what it looks like from the outside. Now it's time to go inside the fairground organ, which is something I've never done. But I'm glad I did. It's absolutely amazing in here. And don't forget, for every pipe that you can see is a piston or a valve that opens and closes. I can see here that one of the pipes has come off. Some fairground organs are fake. Things move at the front, but it only plays a recording. This does not. The organ is actually playing the music. It's like a very big player piano that plays a lot more than piano, and at the heart of it is a Hammond L122 electronic organ. In this shot you can see it. The tabs with the red tape are the ones that need to be depressed to allow the system to operate. I'm very familiar with this model of Hammond organ. I actually have one in my extension built onto my kitchen. Like you do. I'll show that in a minute. This is a shot of the main amplifier and power supply in the bottom of the cabinet. I can even see a Leslie speaker connector in there, but it's not connected to anything. The large array of pipes connect to pistons, which in turn physically press the keys of the organ. A few years ago I used to commercially repair Hammond organs, so I do know quite a bit about them. Here are some clips from inside my Hammond organ works. This clip shows an old, neglected Hammond L100P in need of some TLC, and this is exactly the same as the one in the organ. The only difference being the cabinet style. This clip shows a 1967 Hammond L102. This is the one that I currently have at home. The Hammond organs in these clips, including the one in the fairground organ, all use a tone wheel generator. Very similar to this one, and you can see the oiling points on top of it. The one in the fairground organ is slightly different. It's got a different type of motor with 2 more oiling points on it. The tone wheel generator that you've just seen belongs to this organ. It's a model RT3, and it actually came out of Beverley Minster near York. Here I was repairing it and getting it ready to go into a modified cabinet. Back to the Fairground organ with the Hammond L122 organ in the centre inside. It's time to hear what it sounds like. I apologise in advance for the bad camera work. I'm using my iPhone. I would like to make some more detailed videos of what I saw in and around this Fairground organ. I will ask the owner and see what he thinks. That's it for now. Stay safe, stay healthy, thanks for watching, and I hope you found it enlightening. Please take the time to visit my Mainsteam Models website and click on the section of the website that says Video Playlists. And by doing that, you can find other videos that you may like to watch. And by using the playlists, you can actually watch the videos back to back.